If you've spent any time in Minecraft PvP, you know the name. Marlow. Number 1 on MC tiers, 281,000 Discord members, one of the most dominant Crystal PvP players over the last 4 years. A reputation built from nothing. Or so everyone thought. In March 2026, that reputation collapsed overnight. A video dropped claiming Marlow wasn't who she said she was. That behind the persona, behind the rankings, behind years of content, was someone the community had known under a completely different name. Danger Mario. An anarchy griefer, a server owner, a ghost who had quietly rebuilt himself into one of the most followed figures in competitive Minecraft. The community exploded. Marlow denied everything. The debate is still going. But there's one thing that nobody went back to check. Where did Danger Mario actually come from? Because that story starts in 2019, on a server most people have never heard of, and the trail it leaves behind is stranger than anything in the expose. April 29th, 2019. Someone writes a definition on Urban Dictionary. A tiny anarchy Minecraft server that has a total of 10 players, essentially 2B2T's little sister. 10 players. That's the size of this community. A no-rules server called Nightarchy, run by a single admin who only signed off as one word, star. No real name, no public profile, just a domain, nightarchy.com, and a small, tight community of regulars who knew each other by reputation. The server had its own fandom wiki, 14 pages. It listed the history, the spawn, the players, a tiny archive of a community that most of the internet completely missed. The wiki's disabled now, but Google cached it before it went dark. And when you read the list of all the notable players, the first name above everyone else, even above the admin, above all 24 names on that entire list, is Danger Mario. Not just a player, listed for everyone, first. And next to his name in parentheses, the wiki says something that should have ended the mystery before it began. Editor ProSlayers here. I wanted to mention that I'm actually in contact right now with a Nightarchy player who has confirmed all of this as evidence and not just Google search research. Let's go. Some information is on the screen right now, and yeah, let's get back to the video. This was not written in 2026. This wasn't written during the drama. This was written by someone who was there, someone inside the Nightarchy community, and they felt it was important enough to record. Danger Mario, now known as Marlow. When Nightarchy collapsed, the wiki says it died from mass rebellions against the admin star. The community needed somewhere to go. On November 7th, 2019, a Planet Minecraft account called Dr. Claw submitted a new server listing. No profile, no history, one single submission. That same day, a server tracker pinged deleteanarchy.org for the first time. Server goes live and gets listed within hours. Same person. And the Nightarchy wiki, documenting what happened next, says this. Nightarchy's community was eventually moved to a server called Elite Anarchy, that later shut down for a year when the owner Danger Mario decided to quit for a while. Recently, my group of investigators and me, who are all credited on screen right now, were able to find a user named conman16, recently now renamed to Demek Bear. And this tells us one unique thing. He played both Nightarchy and Elite Anarchy, favoriting them on his Planet Minecraft page on his old account, conman16, which we could see him doing through the nightarchy.com source code with the Wayback Machine. In other words, we're very deep into the rabbit hole. 6 weeks after Elite Anarchy went live, there's a comment still visible on the Planet Minecraft listing. RIP Trinity, 2019 to 2019. Murdered by Danger Mario on 12/28/2019. He wasn't just there, he was known. People noticed what he did. By 2020, Danger Mario had found Purity Vanilla, and he hadn't come alone. His partner was called Exodonas, later known as Jai Guy, the owner of MC PvP Club. And after that, I think we know what happens next. Danger Mario went on to create the account under the name Marlow, and went on to become the #1 Crystal PvPer until her recent blacklist and now unblacklist. I hope that this video helps provide some additional context to the actual situation that's going on, rather than just being left in the dark about who Danger Mario in the end really was. If you want more content like this, please consider subscribing, as I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers. I've linked all of the documentation, citations, and more pinned in the comments and in the description below.